Any predictions about how we come out of this? Any message
Yeah,
of hope you can offer?
I think there's a lot of hope out of this. I mean, these are grim days, and a lot of people have lost loved ones, and more of us will lose people that we love, and all of us are rightly focused on what we need to do right now to protect our families and to protect our neighbors. Having said that, I deeply sense that there is a whole wave of innovation and a lot of really positive, life-giving action that will come out of this pandemic. And I believe that in order, my head's kind of racing, just kind of compartmentalizing, and in the interest of time here, I believe that we are going to come out of this with a much more focused, concerted, and hopefully, at least for the next 2 or 3 years, sustained action to up our level of preparedness for pandemics. Because given the destruction of wildlife habitat on the planet and the greater interaction between human beings and other species of animals, these pandemics are going to come around again, and with greater frequency. So I think pandemic preparedness will be one of those things, but I think there's a whole burst of innovation happening in terms of remote work, remote learning. We are overcoming barriers in terms of getting laptops in the hands of the poorest of our children in our schools that we never would have overcome before. But because we have to now, we are. And we're learning lessons from this. And we're overcoming a lot of our presuppositions that poor kids can't learn remote or won't have the discipline to go online or figure out what buttons to push. In fact, they are. In one school here in Baltimore City, they had a 70% attendance rate on their first day of remote. And all of the kids were from our poorest neighborhoods, Title I kids that qualified for free and reduced lunch and breakfast. They gave out laptops and bags of groceries. So those sorts of innovations, I think, Robert, are going to be happening all over the place. And I think that this will be an event that brings us closer together as a country and as a people on this planet.
Great. Thanks for your time and your insights, and you and your family be safe.
You too, man. Thanks a lot. And thank you for all that Grant Thornton's doing.